my name is Elliot and I'm going to talk about the ecosystem and communities, that is the chapter number 4. This chapter includes the climate, the niches and community interactions, successions, biomass, and aquatic ecosystem. Let's start with the first topic, that is the climate. The weather and the climate are two different things. The weather is the day-to-day condition of Earth's atmosphere. On the other hand, the climate refers to the average conditions over long periods. The global climate is shaped by many factors, including the solar energy trap in the biosphere, latitude, and transport of heat by winds and ocean currents. The main part that changes our climate is the solar energy. Some of this energy is reflected back to space, but the other part of this energy stays here because some gases. For example, carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor. These gases stay in the Earth's atmosphere and they do not allow energy to return back to space. The climate depends on which zone of the Earth you are. For example, if you are in the tropical zone, it will be hot because the sun affects directly to this part of the Earth. In the temperate zone, sometimes it will be hot and other cold. In the polar zone, it will be always cold because the sun does not affect directly. Every animal has a different place to live because they have certain conditions that they need to grow and reproduce. Every species has its own range of tolerance, that is the ability to survive and reproduce under a range of environmental circumstances. A species tolerance helps for environmental conditions determine the tolerance or habitat, that is the general place where an organism lives. Most of the animals compete to gain some water or food and try to survive, but instead of comparing for similar sources, they divide them. A niche is not only what an organism does, it is also how it interacts with the biotic and abiotic factors. When an animal eats or captures another animal to feed is called predation. When an animal feeds from a producer is called herbivory. The relationship that is between two species that live closely together is called symbiosis, and mutualism is when two species are both benefited. The parasitism is when one species lives inside another and it harms it, and the commensalism is when one species lives with another but it does not harm it. The ecological succession is a series of more or less predictable changes that occur in a community over time. There are two types of them, the primary succession and the secondary succession. The primary succession is that one that begins in an area with no remnants of another community, and the secondary is when a disturbance affects the community without completely destroying it. Secondary succession is healthy ecosystems in following natural disturbances often reproduces the original climax community. Ecosystems may or may not recover from extensive human-caused disturbances. Biomes are described in terms of abiotic factors like climate and soil type, and biotic factors like plant and animal life. There are 10 different types of biomes all around the world. Tropical rainforest, tropical dry forest, savanna, desert, temperate grassland, temperate woodland and shrubland, temperate forest, coniferous forest, taiga, and tundra. Each of them have different climates. The freshwater ecosystems can be divided into three categories: rivers and streams, lakes and ponds, and freshwater wetlands. The part of the ocean that is near the surface is called photic zone, and below this photic zone is the dark abiotic zone where photosynthesis cannot occur. So, thank you for watching this video, and I really hope that you learn something about the chapter number 4.